almost.
Thank you, Minister Morris Dixon, and thank you for always ensuring that you do your very best to keep the people of Jamaica informed, including harnessing your unplanned colleagues, pulling us literally out of traffic and rerouting us to make sure that we share information with you, which we're, of course, always ready to do. I say to, and I greet my cabinet colleagues and all the attendees here, representatives of different ministries, departments, and agencies, the prefects who are here with us today. We welcome you all, and we welcome everyone who is online. I know that there are many issues which you would wish me to speak on this morning, but I hope you will indulge me in ensuring that what I stick to is quite narrow and focused in light of the uncertainty which exists. What I wish to do is to provide an updated advisory in respect of the Middle East. And Minister, I hope you'll allow me this opportunity and indulge me in simply reading the second advisory from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade on behalf of the government of Jamaica in respect of developments in the Middle East. The government of Jamaica continues to monitor with concern the rapidly evolving security situation in the Middle East, which has further deteriorated in recent days. The government hopes for an immediate cessation of hostilities and urges calm and restraint for the protection of civilian life. The public is reminded of the guidance offered in our most recent advisory to avoid all travel to the region. Nationals already in the Middle East are encouraged to exercise extreme caution and to follow instructions from official sources. It is noted that commercial air services across parts of the region have been disrupted, with cancellations and periodic airspace restrictions affecting several routes. However, some commercial flights continue to operate from certain locations, and Jamaica nationals who wish to depart should remain vigilant, should monitor these flights, and should consider available options once it is safe to do so. Nationals in region should therefore continue to follow the instructions of local authorities and to remain alert to developments that may impact their safety. It is important to remind Jamaicans and your families to rely on verified information from official sources and established news organizations. Unverified reports circulating online may contribute to confusion and anxiety, and individuals are therefore encouraged to also exercise caution before sharing or acting on unverified information. The ministry also acknowledges the responsiveness of Jamaica nationals who have reached out through Jamaica's overseas diplomatic and consular missions and to our headquarters to provide updates on their welfare. And we will remain engaged throughout this period as we consider the further actions which may be required. Further updates will be provided from time to time as necessary. I want to highlight, especially for those who may be listening online who are engaged directly with persons in the region, that the town hall that is being hosted by our High Commissioner to India, who is accredited to Qatar and the UAE, the town hall, which was originally scheduled for 7:30 UAE time, has been moved to 8:30 UAE time. That is 11:30 a.m. Jamaica time, but it is 8:30 p.m. UAE time. The details and the Zoom link have been circulated in all the WhatsApp groups, and they are available from the ministry as well. I want to advise of the numbers of persons who have registered as well. In the UAE, we have 85 Jamaicans who have registered, who have made themselves known. Kuwait, 44. Qatar, 40. Bahrain 6, Saudi Arabia 1, Oman 1, and Israel 1. This is up to 178 as at this morning. As at yesterday afternoon, it was 138. So there are persons who are making themselves known. There are also persons who have been able to leave the region. I myself spoke with a couple who was able to leave yesterday, but they are traveling, or they traveled to Bangkok. The difficulty is with flights coming in this direction. As far as I am aware, I believe the UAE has opened some corridors for safe air travel, but the actual airlines and the flights are not only limited, but they are subject to cancellation in the event of change in circumstances. So it is important for individuals to determine whether they take these or the personal decisions that they take. The town hall today will be focused on sharing information, sharing experiences on the ground, reiterating the messages of being sheltering in place, staying away from windows, ensuring that you follow local authorities, you identify the closest shelter in the event that it becomes necessary, and local authorities guide you to move to such shelters. Again, to monitor the flight availabilities, as well as to ensure that as best as possible you have basic supplies of food and water in the event that it becomes restricted for you to be able to do your regular groceries, etc. during this point in time. Clearly, movement is restricted in different areas more than others. We want to again, just encourage calm and continued caution in the sources of news that you listen to. The relevant authorities in the Gulf states have been doing an excellent job in ensuring that on social media, clear information is available, and they too are encouraging that you listen only to verified sources, because it is this kind of time where misinformation becomes rife and people seek to take advantage of vulnerabilities and anxiety. So we want to remind you as well that the ministry has provided a consular number for wherever you are. It is +1 876 391 8105, +1 876 391 8105. And this number, don't worry if you call it and it rings without an answer, leave a message or send a WhatsApp. It is monitored and callbacks are made. And I'm asking Jamaicans, please don't decide you're going to try and test out the number. It's working. It's not for you. It's for people who are in a state of emergency. I know you may be interested in checking, etc., but please, let's not overburden the line and thinking that you're going to play your own part as a citizen journalist. I assure you that it's working. We continue to monitor and check, and it is working. The phone is consistently charged and it is consistently monitored, but there is time taken sometimes to return messages, WhatsApp or voicemail, as you prefer, but both will be responded to. I also want to share the number that has been provided by High Commissioner Hall, which also allows for persons to reach out by WhatsApp and message. And this is +91 88 26 26 43 63. So this contacts the mission in Delhi. It similarly is monitored, and perhaps given time zones, you may feel more comfortable trying to work with that number. Reminding you as well that thus far, internet connections have remained up, phone connections have remained up, so persons who want to get through to their loved ones should be able to so do. If you are having difficulty, however, feel free to contact one of these numbers, provide us with the information that you have, and we will make efforts as well. And I know people keep asking about evacuation. So thus far, we have heard this morning of the British contemplating or moving towards operating some evacuation procedures, and that the French are also similarly considering same. Other than that, all countries have been advising their populations to monitor commercial flight availability within safe airspace notifications and to make personal determinations regarding their safety, but that departure is generally recommended where they feel it is safe. So I want you to take that context as the basis within which you ask the question of the government of Jamaica, and that you also consider the safety of your friends and family who are overseas. Please help with keeping them calm and united, and I hope that the town hall, I have every confidence that the town hall will go well this morning as our communities share information, share messages of comfort, as well as ensure that any contingency planning and guidance that they're able to give from the ground, that they are able to so do under the auspices of our High Commission. So thank you again for allowing me, Minister Morrison, and I use the word allow loosely, as she did corral me here this morning. But thank you for bringing me here this morning to share this information, as we had planned to do it later, but bringing it forward, I think, was a useful opportunity. And we continue to pray for the safety of all our people overseas, their families, and in particular in the Middle East, where they are generally working in the teaching environment, but also involved in many different sectors, from accounting, law, and irrigation, mining, and various sectors. So we are in every space, as always, and we just pray for safety, and we pray, as always, for peace. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister, who was on her way to the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade when we spoke, and she agreed to turn back to come and make the statement here. And so I thank you. I think it does add a lot of context and texture to what we're doing here at our post-cabinet press briefing. So thank you very much, Minister Johnson Smith, for being here. And so our last minister up, we saved the best for last. Is that what it is, Minister Chuck? He sits beside me in cabinet, and we have a good time during cabinet. So Minister Chuck this morning, he's not come since I've been Minister of Information. And so I'm very excited to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you every week.